Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Martyna and this is another episode of Craft Therapy, which is a series here on my channel in which we craft for the joy of it, craft for the sake of creativity itself, without pressure, without planning, goals, specific projects, totally stress-free, totally relaxed, crafting with friends and chatting and just being creative and enjoying it, you know. So today I thought I would like to do something with things that I have on my desk. So because I'm working on 6 fairy journals, well 7 fairy journals, I have a lot of my fairy garden digital papers here printed, and I have, as you can see, some scraps but also some full pages still. So this is what I would like to use today somehow. And I also have this is too huge to fit in a frame, but this is the box that you guys have seen in the previous video, which stores my huge scraps, so mostly scrapbooking paper scraps, and I thought we could use them again and yeah, and just make something. And I was thinking that I would like to make some ephemera for the journals that I'm creating, and I would like to maybe make some tags. So if you like it and if you would like to join me for this craft therapy session today, grab something to drink or grab a project you would like to work on, any project whatsoever, and just let's be creative for an hour or so. Alrighty, so my idea, let me put this aside for the time being. So my idea was that I would like to go through the papers, and probably I would choose the full pages that I still have and choose some of the fairies that I have and fussy cut them along with some of the flowers. And yeah, like this one, so I would fussy cut maybe with those flowers or so, and make them as focal points to our tags. Yeah, okay, so let's go through the papers, and I'm thinking, so I would like to make 6 of those, because I have 6 journals for which these are going to be, added. So I would pick this one perhaps. So that's 1, 2, 3 maybe. Yeah, 3. This is nice. 4, 5. And now this one could be the 6th one, but it's a little bit too big. So you know, I'm imagining it on a tag, and I think it's a bit too big. Oh, here is one. Oh, this is the same. This is exactly the same page. Okay, let's keep looking. We have this one. We've already picked this one, but I quite like it with all the pink flowers. So definitely an option. This one, well, this is kind of on purpose, of course. I put her at the edge of the paper, so we don't have like her wings in total. So I don't think so. Ooh, this one is also, do we have this one already? No. Okay, so we could actually make 6 totally different ones. So again, we would have 1 with those flowers around her, 2, 3. Oh, we could also use her. Yeah, but okay, let's say 3. Then this one, 4, 5, and 6 with some of those flowers. Yeah, I think I'm pleased with that. So let me take my scissors, my giant scissors, definitely not created for fussy cutting. but I like them nevertheless. And let me think, which flowers, which flowers I want to. Well, first of all, I think I'm going to cut this in half, and I would like to have her. I don't. This flower is super big, so I would maybe add a little bit of this one at the edge, and then this one. We still would we would definitely what am I trying to say, you guys? What am I even trying to say? Okay, so let's take just a bit of this, so the edge here, and then I would like this flower. So however I cut it out now, I can always make it smaller, so that's fine. Okay, so how are you guys? How are you guys? Happy Monday if you are watching it today when I'm filming it and when I'm hoping to upload it. It's Monday. So how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? I actually visited my mom. So you probably heard me mention it, but just in case you are new here, my mom lives in a different city, so does my sister. So all the three of us live in different cities. So I went to my hometown where my mom lives to visit her, and my sister was supposed to come too, but she is a what's the word in English? I think it's speech therapist at school and preschool. And she, and unfortunately, so she's vaccinated, and she's also been through, what. But there are so many sick people, both teachers and children at her school, that and she had been in contact with them, unfortunately, before they knew that they were sick. Okay, I like her. I think I'm going to go back here later with smaller scissors and take out those pieces of background here. But so far so good. And I'm going to leave this for some other thing that we might want to use it for. Now for this one, I think I'm going to go like that, so I can make this smaller. Okay. So anyway, she was in contact with those people who are unfortunately sick and on quarantine now, and so she decided that it would not be wise to come. My mom is also vaccinated, but as far as we know, she did not go through the sickness itself, so we're extra careful. I was self-quarantining for a week before I went there, so the situation here is awful. And I think the worst part for a lot of people is that it's getting worse, at least here in Poland, that it's getting worse just before Christmas, So me and my mom and my sister, of course, we are just so worried that, the situation will be the same, in 2 weeks' time, just before Christmas. What will change? Nothing will change. So we just hope that she will be okay to come here, because Darek and I are organizing Christmas this year, which is exciting. But we won't know until probably the last moment. Unfortunately, she doesn't get any paid time off. She really doesn't have a lot of time off at this job of her. So she's not able to. Okay, I think I'm going to ignore some of those thin bits because just cutting them out would take me ages. Yeah, so. But I did go, and we had a nice day and a half, I think, because I went Saturday morning. This is like a just short of 2 hours drive, which I always enjoy because I love driving, you guys. Driving is certainly and has always been one of my favorite things to do. So I always enjoy driving there, and these days I don't have that many opportunities to drive anywhere, especially with working from home. So okay, this is a bit tricky. So I really enjoyed the drive Saturday morning, and then I came back yesterday, Sunday afternoon. So it was nice. My mom and I were planning the Christmas Eve dinner. So I don't know, tell me, let me know in the comments, in your country or in your family, how do you kind of celebrate Christmas? Sorry, this is probably off focus all the time. I'm sorry about that. Because here in Poland, Christmas Eve is kind of the biggest deal. So Christmas Eve is like, traditionally, you spend it with your family. We have this big dinner, and again, traditionally, we have 12 dishes. 12 meals is what I mean. 12 meals. And so that's a lot. Yeah. And yeah, so Christmas Eve is the time for celebration here in Poland, while Christmas Day, so 25th of December, is kind of like quieter, no big dinner occasions or anything like that. And probably for a lot of people it's just resting after Christmas Eve, because like I said, there is a lot of tradition and a lot of, I would say, pressure on Christmas Eve. And like this year I'm kind of hosting the Christmas Eve dinner, but usually my mom used to do it, and we would have some family over, and the pressure was, you guys, the pressure was so bad. My mom was more stressed than happy. Okay, I think like this. Definitely more stressed than happy about hosting Christmas. It was always very stressful and very tiring. My mom was exhausted because she's a bit of a perfectionist. She always wanted, even though we only had family over, family, not random people, she always had this pressure for everything to be just perfectly perfectly cleaned up, perfectly cooked, perfect timing, so you know that when they finish the first meal, the other one is already being served, and that's ridiculous. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm hosting a laid-back, relaxing Christmas this year, and yeah, and I want my mom to just have fun and to not be worried about anything and to just be a guest, you know. I want her to be a guest. Yeah, just have fun, because for me, in my family, Christmas has always been, well, for me personally, and I believe for my sister as well, Christmas has always been a tough time. First of all, Mom was working herself to death with all the preparations, and she was, you know, always very like irritable and just so tired that she was angry a lot. And well, my dad left family when I was a child, so there was always, you know, the feeling of someone missing, and so Christmas has not always been the happiest time in my family. However, I intend to change it. So I hope this can be a new tradition that I and Derek, that we host the Christmas dinner, and that it's going to be just relaxing and fun. And when we have kids one day, it's just going, I am determined to bring back the magic of Christmas, you know. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I like this one. So tell me how it is. Tell me how it is where you are. Do you, first of all, do you have any specific traditions? Maybe there are specific traditions to your country or your city or town, or maybe, you know, you have some specific traditions in your family. I would love to know. I love to listen to or get to know other people's traditions, because, like I said, I'm going to build my own traditions, you know. I'm excited about this, so any ideas are always so fun. So let me know. Here in Poland, when it comes to Christmas gifts, they are always, you know, being gifted on Christmas Eve as well, so not the Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve, like I said, is a big deal here in Poland, while Christmas Day is kind of definitely more quiet and yeah, just relaxing and praying, of course, if you're religious, and yeah, just reflecting, I suppose. So presents are being delivered by the angel also. Who delivers presents on your Christmas? Do I want this flower? No, I think I'm just going to go like this. Under your tree or in your stockings, you know, what do children believe in? Because here in Poland, it depends on where you are, really. So where I am, this is south of Poland. We have an angel, like it's not even a specific angel, it's just an angel, or the angel, whoever he is, delivers presents under the Christmas tree. But there are regions here in Poland where it's the duty of Santa Claus, or there is this Father Christmas, I believe, where we call him differently, but I think that would be a good translation. And in some areas, it's even like it's Gwiazdor, I believe, so I suppose it's like a star man. Yeah. Okay, how many we have? I think 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So, so who delivers presents where you are? Or, you know, maybe children know from the start that it's the parents. I don't know. Well, it's an angel where I am. I also we don't have our Christmas tree yet this year, which is very late for me because I love Christmas tree. But I don't know. I think that there wasn't time, and shopping, any type of shopping in Krakow, where I am, is incredibly hard, especially in December, because the amount of people everywhere, you guys. So I'm putting this off, but I think we are going to go maybe today, actually, in the evening, to look for a Christmas tree, and maybe some decorations as well. And then because I am late, well, in comparison to how it usually is in my home, I'm late with the Christmas tree. I'm probably going to keep it all January or something, because I just love. How do I want this? I think I'm going to just cut like this. Now, this is not intuitive, but these huge scissors are super comfortable when it comes to fussy cutting. Maybe not, you know, tiny elements, but with those big ones, I love them because, I don't know, they just make fussy cutting faster, I think, because they are so huge. You don't have to, you know, do this too many times. Okay, maybe this way. And let's perhaps cut this part out too. Okay, cute. And last one, thankfully, because my hand hurts. Now I have to decide which one I prefer. So do I want this one or this maybe? Actually, I think I'm going to go with this one because she's interesting, and I think I'm going to keep this flower. Okay, so let's go with the last one. I have no idea what to do next, but we will see. We will do it together, you know. I actually really like fussy cutting. It's quite relaxing for me, and usually when I'm fussy cutting like flowers or birds from books for using as focal points, I leave a little bit of white around them, which makes it even faster because I don't have to be so precise. This time I'm not doing this because do I want this flower or just maybe I will leave a little bit of this one here and just cut like this. This time I'm not doing this because the backgrounds that the fairies are on are not white, they are different colors, and I don't know if what we do in the background of our tags is going to look well with those colorful backgrounds. So I decided to cut them precise-ish. And so that I don't have to worry about that. Now her hair is not going to be precise, even precise-ish, it's just going to be oh, like this. Okay, I think we are done with that, so we can now take this and look for some scraps of patterned paper, scrapbooking paper, that would kind of go well, because I think I'm going to do a similar thing that we did in the last craft therapy. By the way, I will leave the link in the description box for you with all the videos if you would like to catch up on some of them. So last time we did some collaging in the background of, we made some journaling cards or pockets, but we left some of the patterns visible. So I think this is what I would like to do this time as well. So I'm just picking a few of those larger bits, trying to think about what would work well with the fairies, with the flowers that we have. What about this? Perhaps. Now I am going to be collaging using scraps, but this is pretty. But like I said, I do want some of it visible, so I am trying to make sure that what's visible is actually looks well. Okay. And these I think are too thin this way. So let's skip them. What else do we have here? Some more vintagey looking ones, which I don't think are going to go too well with our fairies. We have some gorgeous Maggie Holmes. I think I'm going to take it out actually and maybe use it in my own journal as ephemera. Okay, I think we have enough to choose from. Okay, so this box here is where I store my big paper scraps and also some of my kits, which I have a lot of papers from my kits from when I do some test printings and just a lot of different projects, and so I store them there. Okay, so we have this one. Now, this is gorgeous, but the thing is that I want to make tags, so it would be better to have it this way. Will it bother me that these flowers kind of face this way? And also, are they a good color? Okay, and how about how about this Maggie Holmes? Now the pink in my kit is more pink than these. These are more Okay, I actually like this one. These are more coral, I would say. How about this? Well, this is just a neutral. And this one? No, I think this one. So we have two. This blue one I think might be nice. So 3. How about this mint green? Definitely. So we have 4. Now we have this. Can you see? This is totally more like orangey tones. But maybe this side could be. How about this? I really like this paper. Maybe if we have just bits of it peeking through some pattern paper. Oh, and this one definitely. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not super convinced about this blue, although it does seem to match. It does seem to match, doesn't it? Okay, let's go with this. Something different. And now I want to make my tags, and I want them quite big, I think. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut this strip, which has a hole in it. With my paper trimmer. And now, how tall I want my tags to be. Okay, let's see. Here, how tall is it? It's about 17 centimeters. It's about 6.5, let's say 6.5 inches. 17 and my pages are about 20. Okay, 6.5 inches, you guys. And wide, well, this one at least is about 4.25. So in centimeters, it's about 11. Let's do the same with this paper. This one is going to be a little bit more narrow, a little bit narrower, but we can still make it work. So 6.5. That's the second one. See, it's just a tad bit narrower. This one. Actually, these two are the same, almost. So maybe I will just make them, in the end, maybe I will just make them all the same, so that it's easier to work with them. Six and a half. Okay, before I cut this one, let's see which one is the narrowest. Narrowest, is it? Is it the correct word? I think this one. Okay, so how narrow is it? It is just short of 4 inches. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to make them 4 inches wide, all of them, this way. So 6.5 and a by 4. This way we will kind of create a set of tags by having them, you know, all with the same measurements. Now I don't know if we are going to be able to finish them today, but well, if not, we are going to have another craft therapy where we finish them. So that's nice. That's nice for me, you guys, to do those videos and not have to worry about finishing a project, because if I don't finish, I mean, so what? So we have another video and we finish them and maybe start something new. I love those craft therapy videos and I'm so happy you guys like them too. Okay, now to make those into tags, I'm going to take one of them and I am going to cut one corner, kind of, you know, the tag shape. Let's say like this. Now I am going to take it, this triangle from here, flip it like this and use it as a template. So my other corner is going to be the same, or you know, very similar. And then I'm going to use this same triangle as a template for all of my tags. So winter has come here in Poland. I don't remember a year. So for the past few years, we really have, we really haven't had any snow, or almost any snow. Oh, this is so crooked. Oh no, no, now I'm trying to make it better and I'm making it worse. That's okay. So we didn't have snow in December, or not that much. So here in Krakow, it's not bad. There's not that much snow yet, and it's not very cold. I mean, it's it was -4 in the morning, but during the day it's like 0 Celsius, of course. And so, but in my hometown, so where I was at the weekend, there is a lot of snow and looks a bit like a winter wonderland. So that was pretty. And some of you guys have mentioned in my one of my previous videos in the comments that you are going, or your state is going through a drought. I think it was California, and I am so sorry, you guys. I am praying that you get some rain or snow even very, very soon. I hope it gets better very soon. Okay, so we have our tags, and let's see, are they all double-sided? Yeah, yes they are. Okay, so I don't think, now do I want those patterns on the other side? Well, this one isn't super. I don't really like this one as well. This, I don't know, this is not my kind of green. But these ones I like, and they are light enough that I could write on them, or you know, someone could. However, how about we use those, which are journaling pages in my kit? Do I have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I think I'm just going to take a glue stick and glue those on the back here. And so we will have these patterns and journaling spots in the back of our tags. I'm using glue stick here, but maybe I will use double-sided tape actually for the next one. I'm not worried about gluing it perfectly yet, because as per usual I'm probably going to go around with my sewing machine around the edge, but if you're not planning to stitch, I would definitely be more careful with gluing it down at this point, so that your two sides of the tags don't come apart. Yeah, I think I'm going to just use double-sided tape for the rest of them in the middle, so that when I stitch, I don't stitch through double-sided tape. Okay, and here is what the other side of our tag looks like, and I think it's pretty, gives you space for journaling, while this side we are going to be decorating. Okay, here is another one. Let's add it here like that and cut around it. It's a nice, cold but sunny day today here in Poland, so I think I like it. I think when I finish this video, me and Derek are going to go for a walk. We have been walking quite a lot lately. I think I mentioned it in some videos. So as long as it's not very windy, because wind makes it incredibly unpleasant to walk when it's this cold, of course, and also unless it's raining, we are going. And we are enjoying it, and so I'm enjoying it. It makes me feel good, you know. It makes me feel more energized. It makes me also feel accomplished, because, you know, I have a little bit of movement, and those walks are usually an hour long, so even more than a little bit of movement. And Derek even said that he works from home now, and he is an IT developer, so he works at his desk pretty much all day, and his back hurts sometimes, you know, and he's been saying that ever since we started walking quite regularly, that his back doesn't hurt anymore, which is great. Okay, let's take this one, which is great. I really like this paper, but it just doesn't match my fairies, so I am going to cover it up. I'm also getting ready and also very excited to create, to make a new personal junk journal for myself. So I usually have one junk journal per year. At least it's been like this for the past few years, because I do a lot of journaling in many different journals. I have my junk journal, I have a creative daily journal, which I don't think I've ever shared with you guys, but yeah, so I journal about my days in a creative way, and I'm planning to share this journal and more with you in a new series that I'm planning for this new year. I'm very excited, so I hope you will like it. I have some other journals. I have my journal. Okay, let me see. I think I want this one. I have a journal in which, like a daily journal in which I write, just writing, you know, just journaling about my thoughts and emotions. So that's why I don't go through my junk journals quickly, but I am planning something, you guys, and I have been thinking about it for a long time, and I really wanted to start this with you this year, but well, you know, this year has been just a lot, so I was not able to do it. But this will probably, hopefully mean that I will be filling more journals, and we will be filling more journals together, because is there anything more satisfying than a completed journal? Whatever journal it may be, however you journal, whether you keep memories, whether it's creative journaling, art journaling, whether it's just writing, is there anything more satisfying than a completed journal? I don't think so. So, okay, one more. No, do I have any more with flowers? With flowers, but perhaps not with fairies. Okay, do I have anything here? Not really. Okay, I think if I do this edge, it's still going to be pretty. Or this one. So yes, so I'm getting ready to create a new journal for myself, and I decided to go with Edith Holden's image on the front. I have never used an Edith Holden image, or yeah, for in my own journal. So yeah, so I am actually planning some projects for my patrons as well. So when we finish our huge 4 seasons fairy tome journal, which we are working on now and having so much fun, I think we are going to do an Edith Holden journal, because my amazing friend Sandy has gifted me a few Edith Holden books, and I am just itching to use them. So some of the pages I'm going to use for my personal journal, and some I'm going to save for this special Patreon project. Oh, I like it. Okay. And now we can start collaging the front. How do I put those so that you guys see? Well, there's no way that you see all of them, but hopefully this will suffice. And I'm going to take, where are my scraps? Here they are. So I have my box of scraps, and if you guys would like to see how I gathered all those scraps, then you are more than welcome to check my Organize With Me video, in which we organized scraps into several different boxes and categories. So these are my scraps neutral. So I have a little bit of color here, but these are more like, as you can see, more vintagey. But I'm not looking for color because our fairies are quite colorful. I'm actually looking for some neutral pages, scraps. Something that we can use to create an interesting background. So definitely book pages, some coffee stain paper, some vellum, why not? I have some nice scraps here. This is some embossed vellum. This one, I like this nice lined paper as well, some ledger definitely. Okay, this as well. Do I have any music paper? That's a question, because music paper is always a good idea. Some bigger perhaps. Some more text. More text. Okay, I think we're good. I will check my desk. I have this one as well. Let's see if I have any more scraps left here. I have this one. Yeah, no music, but because I am working with what I have, I'm not going to pull a new sheet of the music paper. I am just going to use what I have here. So the tearing ruler that I'm using comes from Amazon, and the brand is Joy Crafts. Joy exclamation mark crafts. It's kind of like one word sort of name. Yeah. So as always, when I'm collaging, I like to have a few torn pieces of different sort already here, ready for me to just add to my tags. So that's this way. It's much faster work, you know. Okay, this one here. Okay, could have a little bit of this. If I don't use anything that I have here, I'm going to leave it for a future project, and if I have too little of the things, then I am just going to make more as we go. But so far I just want to have choices. Just want to have choices. So the vellum pieces, let's put them aside for now. How about this? This is an interesting piece. This one as well, pretty coffee stained piece of paper, maybe even vintage paper, I don't remember. Okay, let's see what we can make with what we have. So unlike my usual projects, I don't actually think I'm going to be inking around any of those scraps. I think I will just leave them as they are. collage them somehow. You can already see we don't have enough, but that's absolutely fine. Absolutely. So just like with our previous project, what I'm trying to do here is I am just positioning my scraps before I glue anything down. Oops. And creating some sort of composition here, leaving some of the pattern papers to show. That's why I was kind of being, what's the word, careful about which patterned papers I chose, because I wanted a pattern paper to show. At least a little bit. Definitely I'm going to cover a lot of it, but that's fine by me, you know. That was the plan all along. Here perhaps. Yeah, I like it. What else? Maybe this is a bit of tea stained graph paper. Maybe like this, something like that. Then we have the ledger paper. Let's tear off this edge, this one as well. And let's see here. This one is a little bit neglected. So let's pick, oh, Edith Holden. I think I will go with text for this one. So maybe this one will go here, this like that, like this, and maybe this here. I like it. Okay, anything else here? This one needs some more, something more. Could be this. Could be this piece. Maybe like that. Okay, now these are going to the bin. And let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. Do I want those vellum pieces here somewhere? I'm tearing them with my fingers to make them a bit more interesting, because then they're not regular, kind of. So I think I want a piece of this on each one for some more texture. And you guys, I think I will also want to add some scraps of lace, maybe some scraps of fabric to this background. So for something different, you know, because paper only is great, and we've done it last time and I had so much fun, but I think I want to try something else, and I have tons of fabric scraps. So I think we are going to leave this as it is for today, and then I will just, you know, I will upload this video for you guys, because I think we are at an hour, and we will continue maybe tomorrow. I will definitely just leave it like this on my desk, I won't do anything without you. And I will probably just start the second part right after I finish this one. Okay, I love it. I love it, you guys. So let's just, without gluing anything down yet, let's just see if our fairies will work here. Oh, you guys, look at this. I love it. I love this. Wow. Oh no, and they are drilling. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, maybe this one here. Oh, I love her here. Okay. So now I moved this and everything is moving. This one could go. Wow, look at this, you guys. I was a little bit worried that these fairies will not, you know, go with what we created in the background. Oh, wow. But they are perfect. Look at this, you guys. So I am not doing anything with them. Not gluing them down. Not anything. Wow. I love them. I'm leaving them like this. Let me show you the top row here. I'm leaving them like this. And yeah, I love them. I can't wait. Okay, I'm going to maybe upload this video and just go right back to it. I'm excited. Can't wait to see these tags completed. I think that because we have this here on this one, I think I might actually choose another one, another fairy. Maybe this one, and we would add some of those flowers, but we will see. We will see in the next video. So you guys, thank you so much for crafting with me today. Thank you for being with me for this craft therapy session. I am loving this. I'm loving just working with what I have on my desk and not worrying about anything, not worrying about whether I finish this project, whether this video is 5 hours long. No, it's an hour long, and we will make another hour-long video where we finish these tags. So I'm very excited, very excited. Probably you can hear it in my voice. So for now, thank you, and it's a good time to finish this video because they are drilling, doing some renovation in an apartment above ours. So thank you for crafting with me, and I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Bye.